Warning, the following video contains explicit language, sexual references, and violence, and is not suitable for children. The content within this video is intended for mature audiences only. Viewer discretion is advised. Now let's fucking do this shit. Welcome to the Blue Collar Bros podcast. We are in 2021, finally.
Yeah, it happened.
It did happen. We want to thank y'all for being patient with us while we took a little week off. I think we all needed a little time to decompress after last year.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we had too much to talk about, man. It wasn't worth putting all in the one little quick episode right there. Yeah.
So while we sit here and we look to a bright future of 2021, hopefully, let's take a look back at the absolute dumpster fire that was 2020.
Dumpster fires aren't always a bad thing, though. Somebody got to burn the trash.
Okay, personally, I've never happened upon a happy dumpster fire. Also, for the record, we are having some technical difficulties. We had some when we tried before. Now we're having some now. Apparently, the universe does not want us to make this fucking episode.
Yeah, they don't want us talking about 2020 no more, I guess. I don't know.
I don't know, and I'm kind of concerned.
Fuck it, we're going to.
Let's just see. Let's push through. Okay, so we started out with 2020 with the Australian fires. Right, remember hearing about that?
Yeah.
All of Australia had this crazy fire like California, but like 10 times worse.
Didn't they have that like prehistoric forest over there that they was trying to keep? Did it ever burn?
I don't know if they saved it or not. But I do know the whole continent was fucked.
Yeah.
Bad. Then you had that girl selling naked pictures of herself to try to save the animal. She took all of the proceeds
for
from
the
this.
kangaroos.
Yeah, all them proceeds and sent it to Australia for the wildlife conservation. So it was like being a whore, but for a good reason. Because, hey.
Nice lady.
She's a very nice lady. Hey, look, at least she was doing bad things for the right reason.
You have to take your powers and use them for good, not evil.
I mean?
That's all it is.
And if you know that you're a straight dime and you can make money off of it, and you're not even trying to benefit from it yourself, you're trying to help the animals.
Yeah, if you're using those powers, just direct them towards good.
I guess.
Take the good out of the bad. I don't know.
When life gives you lemons, kind of thing, I'm not mad at it. I get it.
I ain't mad at it.
So, and that pretty much sparked OnlyFans, which is now, seems like every freaking friend of mine that's a female I was going to say single, but that's not even true. Any friend.
That's because they've been cooped up in their house for 6 months. So they didn't have nothing to do but play on the internet. You got to make money.
I'm not judging, dude. They got to pay them bills, And if you have nothing but Wi-Fi at your house and you have a way to make $500 to $1,000 a week from literally doing nothing but sitting in your bed all day, who am I to judge? You know what I mean? At the end of the day...
Excuse me, right. So sorry to interrupt.
At the end of the day, look, we all whores, okay? We'll do just about anything if the money right. That's everybody in construction that I know.
Yeah.
Shoot. Are you a fitter? No. Well, I'll pay you this much. I'll be a fitter.
Yeah.
What you need?
Nah.
You ever hung iron? No. Well, we need that, and it's paying this much. And whoa, come back. Let me talk with you for a minute. What you paying?
What you got going on with the next one?
Oh man, the riots in Hong Kong. That's been going on since 2019.
I'm about to say that's been going on for a while, but we just don't hear about it as much anymore.
Because they finally these college kids, they took over Hong Kong with medieval style weapons. The cops and all the army had military weapons. These kids were using fucking flaming bow and arrows and catapults and won. They fucking won. And then they cut off their internet connection and they couldn't get the word out to anybody about, hey, we're over here, we need help, this, nothing. So they just cut off communication to these kids. And you won't hear nothing about it. It's still going on. Today, in 2021, they're still fighting and rioting going on in Hong Kong, but we just haven't heard shit about it. But the last time we heard anything about that on the world news was back February.
Yeah, pre-corona.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, we knew about Rona, but it wasn't as worldwide. Oh my God, everybody gets scared. It wasn't that at the time. It was just, there's this new thing.
Good thing they wasn't riding in Wuhan. They would have all died from Rona.
Allegedly, they would have died with a 99% survival rate. Whatever. No, in reality, I think that was China's way of getting rid of some undesirables. They just said it was that Rona.
Probably so.
Oh, my God.
China's a pretty shitty place. So.
Dude, speaking of which.
Good people. They just run it messed up.
The people, the government. The government.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, good people there. I'm not saying China people bad.
To be fair, though, our country's the same way. Our government's fucked. Doesn't matter who's in charge. The whole system's fucked. But we got good people here, you know. But anyway,
good people everywhere.
We move on to March when the Rona really hit and the quarantine really hit hard. The
shutdowns and the quarantine, everybody.
Wear your mask.
They sent everybody home for at least 2 to 3 weeks. Like, I'm talking about even office, our mom, just everybody. Just
because it was all about stopping the bell curve. And it was, you remember though, back when that started, we didn't know how bad this was going to be. We had nothing to compare it to. The numbers we were hearing was like 200 million are going to die or this, and it's going to be this way. And anytime somebody went to the hospital, they put them on a ventilator, which ended up killing so many. They finally realized, hey, the ventilators are fucking these people up. Stop doing it. Thank God they realized that, because they were slaughtering these people, but they didn't know any better. You know, our medical science had not caught up to it yet. But man, so the Rona hit hard, and the quarantines, and you all know, you've all been affected.
Still going through it.
God damn, the quarantine is really going into a second.
I figured after the election it'd be over with. I was wrong.
No.
Dead ass wrong.
Old fucking pedophile Biden is talking about doing 100 days of wearing, everybody, 100 days wear a mask after he gets in the office. First of all, dude, we've been wearing masks this whole time, and we still catching it.
No, we haven't.
Well, some have. I know we haven't, but beside the point. I'm just saying, there are certain people that have been, and people have been social distancing, all this shit, and it's still getting spread. I think we're just over it. We don't care anymore.
Yeah. All right, on to the next one. Everybody knows about Rona. I'm tired of talking about it.
You're right. The Trump impeachment went down. Everybody remembers this, and he got acquitted of all charges because they were baseless accusations. They had proof of Russian collusion, and then all it did was point all fingers towards the Democratic Party. Like, every single instance got brought in. Pelosi, Biden, Hillary, Obama, their staff. It was horrible. So he walked fucking free. Shocker, I know. We were so shocked by this. Then the lockdown happened. And it wasn't just the little 2-week quarantine. It was the fucking boom. If you're not an essential employee, you're staying home.
Yeah, essential employee. I ain't gonna lie. I kind of missed whenever they had the lockdown where if you were just essential, you could go to work. Because you know how better traffic was?
Man, I tell you, y'all non-essential motherfuckers can't drive worth a fuck.
What?
Tell you what.
Anybody, essential employee knows how to drive because they probably running late for work right then and there.
Yep.
They moving.
That's right.
Interstate, 90 miles an hour. Get out the way. Don't go 70. Don't go 70 in the left lane.
You had half the fucking cars on the road, and everybody was like, God, I'm getting to work so much faster. Well,
half the cars on the road, and the people that are on the road are going to work. Them some guns are moving.
That's right.
They're not like, oh, let me
no dilly-dallying about it, man.
Oh, let me look Facebook while I'm on the interstate. No, some bitch, I got to go somewhere.
We all got somewhere to go because we all essential. We all got to get to work because we're just grateful we still clocking in. So many people got fucked over. Right. All right, so around that time when the lockdown was happening in this country, in the Philippines, they had like some sort of horrible flooding that happened. Now, I'm not exactly sure if it was because of a tsunami or a typhoon or what, or an earthquake. I don't know. But I know a lot of people died in the Philippines from a bad flood. America ain't heard shit about it because we were more worried about politics. I know, it's fucked. Then we had an active volcano that took off and killed people.
Where?
I want to say it was somewhere in Asia. It wasn't the Philippines though. It was some other. It was like a.
Half of this is news to me because I'm not saying I'm blinded by the whole corona.
No, you just don't pay attention to news though.
No, I just don't pay attention to any of it.
See, I pay attention to world news because, like, all right, what's going on in America?
I get my news through him when I come to do this podcast.
That's fair.
That's when I get my news. I listen to what he says and I react on that.
I'm not mad at that. I'm kind of happy that that's the case.
Yeah,
you know?
I don't really give a shit.
Which is, hey, that's not bad though. Not giving a
not
shit.
Not about people dying in other countries and all. I don't even have cable at my house. Like,
there's no point. Just get a Roku like everybody else. You pay a couple of subscriptions and you have all the same thing as the cable with less hassle.
Football game comes on. I just wake up the next day and Google the score and figure out who won. Oh yeah, I ain't got enough time for that. I work nights anyhow. I'm never home when the shit's on.
That's a very good point.
What does it matter to me?
That's a very good point.
I just wait till somebody on the bus hollers, "Whoa!" Like, all right, LSU must have scored.
Fair enough. All right, so the volcanoes, the flooding. Then we had in the southeast of the United States, we had back-to-back hurricanes.
Freaking Lake Charles got messed up bad.
God, they got fucked. And then Florida got fucked. Mobile got hit. Oh my God, this is a bad year for hurricanes for us.
Really, right here where we live at, we were supposed to have 2 come dead nut up the middle. But
what were those 2? It was a.
I don't even remember the name.
Damn it.
Well, they luckily, I mean, for us personally, one went way south and ended up KOing old Lake Charles, and one went way south and east. It went like Mobile and Biloxi and all that.
Mm-hmm. That's right. We but
the original draw, and it was like crossed right over us. I'm like, yeah, well.
Then it's like we got some more coming, and it's like, fuck it. At this point, it's 2020. Send the fucking rain, dude. Let's go.
Come on with it. Hurricane party.
Then around this time after that, the incident with George Floyd happened, and this started the Black Lives Matter movement.
Black Lives Matter has been a thing.
It has been a thing, but this gave it a serious, everybody could agree that what happened was fucked.
This went from a protest to a riot at that point. Because Black Lives Matter, I remember a couple of years back when they had the cops that got shot, or what his name was. The one in Baton Rouge.
Out in Sterling.
Yeah, That's what started it all.
But we didn't have riots in Louisiana.
No,
we had
it was protests, legit protests. And
I get it.
For a right reason, no doubt.
Hey, everybody's got their right to peacefully assemble and protest. About it. Go for it.
And the whole Black Lives Matter, they done evolved into a mob.
Well, that's the thing, though, because everybody was so pissed off. It didn't matter. White, black, cop, not. Everybody agrees you don't kneel on a dude's neck for 9 minutes. I don't care what the situation is. There's a better way to handle it. Then come to find out George Floyd was so fucked up on drugs and fentanyl and all this shit, and that's kind of why it was such a fucked situation from start to finish. It was poorly handled. It made cops look bad, and that's why you had so many protests where the cops were marching with them. Because, I'm getting branded for some dumb shit. That ain't me, dude. I'm with y'all. Fucking right, y'all.
They'd walk up to, like, the line where all the cops had their shields, and the cops would just kneel down with them, like, y'all good.
I mean, for
y'all
real.
Peaceful. Y'all here to prove your point. Go ahead.
Because we can all agree that I like the human spirit in that sense. When we see some bullshit happen, we can all agree, all right, you know what? That was fucked.
Yeah. Load up, get your shit. We're going downtown.
I don't care what political party you are, religion you are, skin color you're rocking. That was fucked. And we can all agree on it. And so that sparked all of the Black Lives Matter emotion that's happening.
Does that mean we go burn down Minneapolis? No.
No. And
does that mean we take over Seattle, Washington? No.
No. But that's the problem. People don't know how to just let things be, and when enough's enough. That's not human nature, is to always push the limits. You know what I mean?
Well, I guess what I'm getting at is, what did they really want from that? They wanted to overthrow the government?
So, no.
They wanted the cops no cops. Anarchy. Whoop, whoop.
So, I heard, I was talking to a guy about this, and he was a African-American man, okay? And I was asking him, so, as far as the protest goes, we all agree, go for it. Fucking protest. Absolutely. Blocking intersections. All right, you're impeding people. They had shit to do with it. That's fucked, okay? When it comes to looting and burning businesses, what the fuck? And he very calmly said, black people have been protesting for their rights for a long time in this country, right? I'm like, I'm with you, yeah. We did the silent sit-ins in the Martin Luther King Day and the peaceful marching, right? We did this. We've done everything we could up until the point of this. How many other ways are we supposed to protest before we get taken seriously? How many other ways can we do it? We've done it peacefully. We've done it the good way. That's not worked. So now we have to go to this level. And I don't agree with that, but I understand where he's coming from. I get it, okay? But at the same time, that business owner ain't had shit to do with this. You're torching his business, and that's the deal. Insurance, everybody thinks, oh, those businesses are insured. That is not the fucking case. A lot of that insurance policy has a clause in it about how it's not called civil disturbance. They use some other legal jargon, but basically it means...
unrest.
Basically, and it's in homeowner stuff too. Look at it. All y'all, look. Let's say that your old lady gets pissed at you and decides to burn half your house down. Insurance ain't covering that, dude. Insurance won't cover it because that was some internal strife shit. If your business gets burned down because of looting and rioting, insurance won't cover it. So a lot of these business owners that everybody thinks, oh, they're insured, they're fine. No, they got fucked on some shit they ain't had nothing to do with. So it was just a whole fucked situation, which is why the Kenosha Kid became a thing. Right? That whole situation, my dog out there. But anyway, all right, so let's move forward onto the 2020 debacle. Okay, so the Kenosha kid happened, Black Lives Matter riots, and then the government decided that right now was the appropriate time to announce to the world that we know about UFOs, and that's a confirmed thing, and it's real. Aliens are real. We're confirming that. Here you go. Here's all the documents. And we're like, what?
What?
Yeah. They have videos. United States government videos.
They're open to the public now?
Yeah. Full open.
Where you get them?
You can look them up right now.
On what?
Any internet, any source, anything. The government full on was like, you know what? I understand we're all pissed off racially right now, but you know what? Aliens are real. There you go.
There's a whole nother race. It's called aliens.
And they have different videos of different style crafts. And it's like, hold on, is there more than just one group out there? What the fuck? And now is the appropriate time the U.S. government decided to release that shit.
Hey, they did good because I didn't hear about it.
That's because you don't pay attention to shit, though.
Yeah, you're right.
To be fair. Do you remember it was 2018? Everybody was trying to invade Area 51.
Storm 51.
They can't stop us all. And then ended up maybe 200 people showed up. And one of them actually went in. They had the camera crew watching. This dude I think he was rolling. He was rolling deep on some fucking Molly.
There's a bunch of topaz out in the desert. Hey,
Damn right.
I ain't mad at it.
They tried making it like a makeshift Burning Man about aliens. It didn't happen. But these dudes are distracting the guard, just talking to him and shit. And homeboy just walks on by him and just moseys on into a hangar. Yeah, and then just walks on out. It's empty. And just came back to the party. Yeah.
Wild now.
So they're looking for aliens there. Then we have real alien video confirmed that the government decided now is the appropriate time to release. So that brings us to...
I might have to actually do a little research.
Oh, yeah, no,
I'm interested about aliens. I could do shit less what happened on Earth.
Oh, really? I didn't know you were into aliens, dude. We could do a whole episode on that.
I'm into aliens and buried treasure.
We could do episodes on both of those.
I really feel like that's more real life than half the shit that's going on this past year.
You know there's only one pirate treasure that's ever actually been confirmed buried, and no one can decipher the code? We'll talk about that in another episode. Stay tuned on that one. But
I'm just saying, I believe in pirate treasure and buried treasure and aliens more than I believe half the shit the government tests.
You're fucking right. Goddamn, I believe there's alien buried treasure from a pirate up in this bitch. I believe that way more than what the government be telling us. You kidding me? Shit.
I believe there's alien pirate treasure buried somewhere.
Fucking right. Shit. That's way more believable than, hey, the United States government cares about its people. Or, some aliens came 2,000 years ago and buried some treasure under the pyramids. I believe the second one way easier. So much more makes sense that they would bury it under the pyramids than any of the fucking politicians.
All coming together. All right, let's move on.
So we come into September when the Blue Collar Bros podcast became a thing, right? And that helped, I think. I hope that we helped some people out there at least get a couple of laughs in. 2020 was a bitch of a year. Hopefully we made y'all laugh. Maybe we opened your eyes to some things. Maybe you thought, God, these boys from Louisiana are fucking retarded. But hey, you know what? We appreciate you tuning in. So let's see. The stocks hit a record low. Okay, I'm talking plummeting. They had plummeted faster than they have ever done before. I'm talking just gone. Then, we went into a bear market in a week. That usually takes over 100 days to be classified as a bear market. Which I don't know if you know about stocks, fucking bear and bull market, whatever you do, just don't be a pig. But anyway, and then somehow we went into a bear market in a week, which is unheard of. Great Depression shit didn't even happen like this. And then, out of nowhere, the stocks hit a record fucking high in a fucking week. And it was absurd.
I'm about to say, I know a bunch of people lost a lot of money that week.
Yeah, but that's my point. It's the economy was fucked, the politics were fucked, the world was fucked, and nobody could. It threw so much shit out of whack.
Oh yeah,
and our whole country's economy was based off the stock market, which is bullshit in my opinion. But that through every country's shit hinges on ours, which I don't like it, but I kind of do, but I kind of don't. But if our economy's fucked, the world economy's fucked, except for China. They're going to be fine regardless.
Yeah, I mean, within reason.
No, because their stock market is doing their thing.
No, I'm saying not China. I'm talking about the world.
Yeah, I mean...
You got places like Russia that don't give a shit what nobody does.
Well, you say that. Russia cares a lot about what we do. Everybody's worried about Russia. Everybody thinks Russia's a threat. Dude,
That's
Russia is our homie.
That's because they're the biggest country in the world. Nobody hears nothing from them.
That's because they're doing them themselves right now. They're worried about number one, which is cool.
That's why everybody's worried about them, though. It's because they're not like Korea over there. Like, I got missiles. I got missiles over here.
We know for sure Russia got missiles. There's a whole Cold War about that.
Russia's like, uranium? Huh?
They're just like, look.
Well, yeah, we got a bunch of that.
Yes, fine. You want to talk about bombs?
Yeah, y'all making bombs. I don't know what we're doing over here. Y'all mind y'all goddamn business.
I'm trying to keep my country running right now and feed people and give them jobs. You want to talk about bombs? Look, talk to my bomb bitch about that, okay? I have a bitch in my office for this. Talk to them. I'm more worried about real shit in Russia.
Yeah.
But that's why Putin's such a badass. Oh, the world's... Look, I got people to feed. Fuck off. If you're not here to help me, get the fuck out of my face. He's a bit of a dick, but he's a good dick. I'm just saying. Anyway.
I don't know if I feel that way.
You don't think so? You don't think Putin's doing it for the right reasons? Oh, don't get me wrong. He's definitely looking for the kickbacks. Okay, he's definitely taking care of number one when it's all said and done. You don't go from KGB to running the whole show
I'm just saying,
without knowing some things.
I'm just saying that, like, I don't know. I don't feel like I could trust him.
That'd be like the head of the CIA running for president and winning, and then all of a sudden, shit's looking okay for us, but like, how did you get elected again? You blackmailed who? You killed who to get in this position? And he's just like, hey, talk to my bitch. Talk to him about these.
Anyway. I mean, it's not like a presidency over there. It's kind of a dictatorship, so.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
so it doesn't matter what they say. Oh, you did what? I didn't do shit.
In Russia, you don't elect president.
A president elects you.
Or else.
Yeah.
You go to the gulag.
Yeah.
But anyway, so then we had, because of the crazy economy in our country, we had this huge worldwide inflation, which is bad for everyone, everywhere. That just sucks. An inflated economy will have to crumble. You remember the housing bubble that happened a few years back, right? It's that, but for everything. It's not just the housing market. It's the fucking everything market. You drive through any city. How many for sale signs do you see up in people's yards?
Right now?
Yeah. You got to look for them. Okay?
Yeah.
But you'll see a fuck ton because people can't afford to pay their mortgages. And they're fucked.
Yeah.
Inflation has fucked a lot of people.
We don't feel it down here like talking about.
No. Thankfully, here we've kept work and most people are doing okay.
I say that. Hell, they're laying off all kind of people all over right now.
Yeah, they made it to the end of the year.
No. Before the end of the year. After the election, people be getting laid off like crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Like shut down over there, what you call it? I don't know.
It's true. And now we have two different companies out there who are saying they have vaccines that can cure the Rona or prevent the Rona or some shit like that. Here's the problem, though. One of the companies' names is Pfizer. You probably have heard of Pfizer. And they also lead the world in lawsuits for bad shit happening to their customers. Like, you take a pill that you think is going to do A, and then it does all this other shit to you, so you sue them. They pay more.
Oh, like one of them ones is like, oh, you suffer with depression, take this.
But if you have thoughts of suicide, call your doctor.
Now, the side effects of this can be
you'll grow a third arm.
Yeah, cancer, colon loss, like stomach disease, mouth rot, tooth loss, headaches, diarrhea, throwing up, vomiting, and or death.
Yeah.
Call your doctor within 4 to 6 hours if any of those occur.
Pfizer is the number one company that has to pay out people for bad shit happening to them.
Yeah, that's what I'm
So that's the dudes that are making your fucking vaccine. The other company is not as well known for good or bad. They're just kind of a company. They decent across the board. But it was like, all right, listen to this shit. It was like Pfizer released it.
They ain't well known because they ain't fucked up enough people yet.
Right, or helped enough people yet. They're super neutral. It's a moderate medical company.
Just brand new. They're like, oh, hell, we'll make some Rona shit.
But anyway, so these two companies made this fucking vaccine, which is all good. But Pfizer released theirs saying it's like 94.5% effective against the virus, right? And then this new company came out and was like, no, ours is 95.5% effective. And then Pfizer, like the next day, released, no, ours is 96% effective. Boom, new study, just showed it. Had that, had that.
Want me to go for 97?
I'm about to say, keep playing. That 97 coming like that twisted iced tea, boy.
Nuck if you buck, bitch. I'll fuck you up.
It's sad these kids don't know nothing about nuck if you buck.
Man.
That's lost in this generation.
Oh, man.
It's sad. But anyway, so that pretty much wraps it up. So these two companies are fighting over who's got the better drug on a virus that you have a 99% chance of living through.
Well, we got the election as well that happened.
Yeah, which
we still don't know. We don't know. Don't nobody know.
As of today, as of this recording, Biden is still supposed to take over, but there's a lot of things that the Trump administration says they have on them. There's a lot of things that could happen between now and then. I don't know. I'm kind of washing my hands of the whole deal, simply because I don't see a positive outcome regardless of how this plays out. I don't see anything happy or good coming from it. We're just gonna have to stick it out. And we've had to do it before as a country. We've had bad people take over either side of the aisle, and we've had to grit our teeth and take it. And that's kind of where we're at now, you know. But don't you worry, public. The Blue Collar Bros will be here to help you laugh through all the pain and take it one day at a time and 1 inch at a time, if you know what I'm saying.
Absolutely. The next one will be, The next one will be talking about what happened, what's going on in 2020. That'll be... 2021, I mean.
Well, I don't know. I think we got to get on this alien topic, man. That's what the next episode got to be about.
Might go alien and pirate shit.
Talk about alien and some pirates and some treasure and some conspiracies. Now you're talking about my shit, man.
Conspiracies. I'm tired of talking about government conspiracies.
Well, that's the thing. Aliens were a conspiracy until this year. Now it's confirmed. Aliens are real. It's not just those are those crazy people. No, dude. The government has declared it.
But since when can you believe the government? We just talked about that.
It's like saying we've been knowing this. That's like us knowing the sky is blue. We've been saying it for forever. Or the world's round. We know the world is round. And then the government's finally like,
shut
the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
You been all the way around the world?
Close.
You don't know what's on the other side then.
I've been to the other side. I've been to the other hemisphere. So have you, fool. You got deported from the other hemisphere, for fuck's sake.
I didn't go all the way. I don't know. Could have fell off.
Could have fell off. It could have done a circle and landed.
No. Could have fell off and fell back over there by California.
Jesus Christ. But that's the same concept. Us saying, okay, water is wet. Well, we can't say that. You remember when that was the thing? Water's not wet.
Bro, I don't even know. Y'all are all crazy. Birds ain't even real.
Dude, no. Birds are real. Pigeons are not. Pigeons are not real. Oh, God. And if y'all haven't heard this conspiracy, I highly...
my God.
Go look at it. It's fucking great.
I remember Pigeons when all that came out, and dude at work would just walk up. He's like, all y'all are nuts. Pigeons ain't even real, bro. Dude. They just walk off. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Because think about it. Have you ever seen a pigeon nest or a baby pigeon ever in your life, ever? No. You just see full-grown fat pigeons, right? And then they just fly around, always in big cities. We don't have pigeons in bumfuck nowhere, Louisiana. They're always in cities, right? And then, Google images, because that's believable. For the record, I don't believe this conspiracy.
News is, my wife texts me and I'm still having a girl, so that's cool.
I don't believe this conspiracy, but it's really funny to look into. They also believe that Long John Silver's is the charging station for all these pigeons, because no one ever goes to Long John Silver's, but somehow they're still open. How are they still open with no customers? So they've strategically...
Long John Silver's is the charging hubs.
They have strategically placed Long John Silver's throughout this country for pigeons to fly into, get recharged, and sent back out to spy on us. I'm telling you, look, as far as the world of conspiracies goes, that one makes me laugh. That's great. I've heard some dumb ones, but that's top notch. What are you looking at, baby pigeons? Oh, sure. I'm so sure. I'm so fucking sure. That looks like baby vultures under a fat pigeon. How do you even know, man? I'm just...
Y'all are retarded.
Bruh. And you know... All right. Yeah, we about done with this one, man. We gonna wrap it up.
All right, fellas. Lady fellas. To the little things in life. Y'all little thing ever need anything? Our little thing ain't doing anything. I ain't got a beer today. Here. I gotta go to work.